Hey everybody, it's Summer's Talk and welcome back to another speed build. As you could see in the speed build, I'm trying to make like a starter base game home in a way. Um, I didn't quite struggle with the shape as much as I thought I would. I more so struggled with placing the floor plan and everything like that. And also I wanted to add this little like roof bit for the porch, but it wasn't lining up right. It just looked weird, so I decided to go without it. And actually I went with this one specifically, but I sized it down once. And then I tried to make it look cool with like a little gabled roof in between. Of course it didn't work. And then I tried to go for like a white wood theme. And as you could see, I was just showing off some of my other builds to my followers, and I placed this white siding on the side. And I used these columns, but then I figured it was too much white on white. So I asked my followers and let them decide on a more wooden tone, so to speak. So as you can see, I'm placing the columns on the front and on the top and everything. And then I decided to go for a different lot because that lot had really shitty lighting. I'm not gonna lie. Um, but yeah, this lot was a little bit better, and I just went with like a more. I was trying to figure out what type of windows I wanted to go for, so I was trying out different ones, and then it kind of made like a little face at the end. It kind of geeked me, but thought it was cute. Then I just decided to go for my go-to mega windows. Nothing specific, just I wasn't sure if I wanted to go for like a white wood theme or a darker wood theme. Once again, it was something that I was deciding between. But as you could see, I'm just playing with the wood tones and seeing what looks best, playing with the railings, the fence, the columns colors, and then it took me forever to finally decide what I wanted to do as far as all of that, but I decided to make the columns darker, the railing darker, stairs darker, just to like match the window. And I went for this reddish like roof tone along with this reddish brownish roof trim, just to kind of contrast our white siding that we put on. Then as you can see, I'm just making some custom windows and just placing windows all around. Had to save it because, my game crashes a lot. But yeah, as you can see, I'm deciding what type of window I want to go here. And then my followers decided for me that we should use the rounded one. So we went ahead and used the rounded one right there. And then we went ahead and just placed some more like basic windows all around. I made that same window shape I did in the front back here. And I sectioned off some rooms, and really I was just trying to decide what would look best in this situation. And I finally decided on two rooms, and I placed the stairs like somewhere. I'm not sure where I was going with the whole stair placement. I was just trying to go for something that looked all right. And I think this looked all right, so I think I stuck with it. Just adding a few more windows around to bring out my rooms, and then changing the foundation color to something a little bit more better. Um, but yeah, another thing I was like deciding on is if I wanted flowers underneath the windows. And I decided to put them on the top one and the bottom one, but I left them like out of sight, out of mind for like the front windows and everything because I felt like it was just doing too much to my eyes. And as far as our path, I went with this little stonish path. I don't line my paths as much with the stones from debug anymore. I will from time to time, depending on the build. But in this build, I just used some lights and some plants and everything and kind of made it work. Um, yeah, as you could see, I'm just choosing out what type of trees I want. And then I put an oak tree in the back because that seems to be what most resides in Willow Creek and Newcrest. But then I went with these like yellowish, pinkish flowers and some daisies and everything. And I just kind of layered them. And then I took like a hedge to like fill in most of our space on the sides and everything. just so we wouldn't have to cover as much area with flowers. But there was still some bits in area that needed covering, as you could see. So I went ahead and went in with our flowers, added some, made it blend a little bit better, and was really just trying to make it work together. Um, and after I'm done with the landscaping, you'll see me put some flooring down in the house, carpet, tile for the bathroom, and tile for the kitchen as well. Like where I would specifically put the kitchen, not necessarily where you have to put the kitchen. I just thought this was like a nice little area for the kitchen, especially since when you first walk in the front door, you're like greeted with this whole other room, and I was thinking that could be the living room. So, yeah, that's what we got so far. And then I was just choosing out a railing color that best matched what we already had. Moved the doors over. Somebody suggested we put another bathroom. So I put this half bathroom. Nothing specific, just a little half bath. I was just trying to see what I could really fit in, and then I went in and put some dirt underneath the flowers and everything, cleaned it up. And yeah, you'll see me here just deciding if I want a chimney or not, and I decide against. So this is the build, and I hope you guys enjoyed. And yeah, I'll see you guys next.